Sport in Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Sport in Wales podcast, sponsored by the Sinclair Group. Today I'm with my co-host Dillon Lewis and special guest Wyn Jones. We finally got him in a podcast studio. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you.
You good, Dill?
Yeah, first time with someone in the studio.
It is, yeah.
Bit nervous, yeah.
We usually have Gareth.
Yeah, we just it's easy.
That's why I was nervous to come on because of that.
Should we get Gareth on just to settle
Should we just go something to deflect to?
Just rinse Gareth.
He's going to be on you all.
No.
He's brilliant.
Well, a few people we've got in touch with been like, yeah, all the best. Come on and get rinsed by you for an hour. So I'm going to be extra nice to Wyn today. So people are more inclined to come on.
I'm not sure what we're going to do because everyone's like, oh, you're going to have Dillon with you. No, you won't be there. Because I literally scared you. Scared of you. Yeah. But how are you, mate? Anyway, how's things?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Yeah, nice to be home. No, really enjoying it.
How was London like? Well, obviously, I think you were travelling, weren't you? Back
and forth. Me and Penn shared a house in Guildford where we trained, and then I was back and forth a lot, man. Yeah, so I knew the M4, knew the services well by the end. Yeah.
How long did that take? What was the trip?
Sunday night was 3.5 hours. Some Fridays were like 6 hours.
You must have smashed those services.
Well, the only thing is you lose time by stopping. But then sometimes you have to stop, don't you? What do you mean?
I'm trying to think which ones you would have gone.
Lee Dillon Mare.
Lee Dillon Mare, yeah.
That'd be my top.
Neck and neck, what he spent more money on, petrol or the actual
KFC.
the pastries.
You might have been in the slots as well. But it was good. Obviously, Quincy's a great club, isn't it?
Yeah,
the league.
Great club. Can't speak highly enough of them as a club.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the time up there. It was, very different for me.
Yeah.
And I can't speak highly enough of the experience, and it was brilliant. Just on the doorstep.
It probably helped, didn't it, with you? You obviously had Jared. Halfers.
Yeah, well, there's a Welsh contingent. So they've
Danny obviously as well.
Yeah,
they've got rid of the Welsh now, and they've brought in the RGs, haven't they? But it was nice. It was like when they signed Wyn and Lee was nice, and to have a bit more familiarity there. But it was a cool lifestyle experience when I landed and
definitely
it's different, like completely different club to what I've experienced.
How did you find changing clubs? Obviously, you've been at Scarlets for 10 years or whatever, your whole career.
Yeah.
British Life Lions, everything with Scarlets, and then suddenly, like, you're going from one end to the other, really, aren't you, in terms of the area club to London to the Big Smoke. Like, was that tough to? Or did you sort of just buy
the thought of it?
I
think was tougher than actually doing it. The thought of it, and then when you actually got there, it's just like another team really doing it. But then it was a very different club though, wasn't it? Do you mean like
the boys?
The boys are different. The banter's a bit different there.
The thing I was going to come on to is like, how did you find the banter? Because in Wales it's brutal, isn't it?
They're more refined, I'd say.
Refined,
I'd say that.
Yeah,
it's funny, and I don't think many of them watch much rugby outside of England.
No.
So like I turned up, they were like, "Oh, you've been playing long." Like I was like, 50 odd caps. You've played international rugby, have you? I've been here a year and a half at this point.
They just don't watch any rugby. Like,
no.
Wow. We're in Wales. That's all we all really we know.
Brought up watching it. Do you mean? I think that was the biggest difference, really. Yeah.
How do anyone you got on with like really well? Like obviously, Joe. I think was Joe still there?
Joe was there briefly when I was there.
Yeah. Danny Kerr, boys like that.
Yeah, Danny Kerr, Launchers.
They literally run the club, don't they?
Yeah.
There was a couple of like younger players there who big personalities.
Yeah.
Connor Slevin, he's a good boy. Lenny, who's out in France now. Lennox.
Yeah.
Will J, that sort of crew were quite funny when they.
Yeah, and they were like in our little corner when they were changed.
And then like Wacker, Jack Walker. Launch, special mention to Launch, Sap City.
A few Wasp boys.
He's brilliant,
He's a
great guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Also got to say congrats as well for the little one.
Yeah,
haven't seen anything. How's that?
Do I look tired?
Huh?
Do I look tired?
No, you look alright.
Yeah. I actually sleep, to be fair.
Do you?
She's on the night shift.
Day and night shift.
Just say you do loads of it.
Yeah.
How's it been? Enjoying it?
It's good. Yeah, it's class. Yeah. That was half the reason for coming home as well. I mean, just to be closer to the family and the little one really. So, he's doing well there.
Back on the farm, what have you got working out?
Yeah, back on the farm. So my days off are now occupied.
Oh, fair play.
No, enjoying it. Yeah.
So, lads, we're going to chat around probably throughout the pod, probably a little bit about what happened on the weekend because we can't not talk about the game. Can be a little bit. Dillon said all week he would have drop kicked himself, but we'll talk about that. We'll probably just go like maybe a quick start of the URC and what you've seen so far, and then obviously what your expectations are coming forward. And obviously the Autumn Internationals, I think it's not far away, is it? So team announced in a couple of weeks. So maybe around aspirations for Wales, you lads. Too experienced for me. I'd definitely have you in. So we'll go in with the Dragons.
Should have had the job.
Yeah, you should have had the job.
Should have had the job. Yeah. CV's there. Dragons so far, lads. And obviously, I think Ulster game there was some promise, wasn't there? A tough away game.
Yeah.
But this weekend now, that was a big chance, wasn't it, to get that? I know you don't want to say too much, but I guess a lot of positivity this week on the game.
I spoke to someone after the Ulster game and I said I was generally quite happy. Obviously, the scoreline didn't go out of favour, but I think 1 or 2 ref decisions we'd have been closer to being, especially going into that last 10 minutes. If it was a 7-point game, it might have been a different game. And then I said we'll kind of measure ourselves better the following week against the Sharks, and I think that's the game has just slipped away from us. Really, we probably, being realistic, should have won it in that last passage of play.
Yeah, you look at the day as well. It was torrential rain. It was like exactly, everything you sort of probably trained for on the week goes out the window, and this game plan changes. And,
100%.
And again, it's just like those little 1%ers probably matter a little bit more because your ins to the game are smaller because it's just, do you know what I mean? It's a tighter game and stuff. So it was tough when we turned up and the Evans opened and it was just like, right.
Yeah.
It was a terrible night. But I think it showed a bit of character just to stick in the game, do you mean?
I think especially a set piece on the pub a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, set piece was struggling a bit, and in them conditions you probably expected to lose, do you mean? A few set pieces ago. But I think we defended a few mauls in the last 10 minutes or whatever, and then that probably showed a lot of character and probably showed where we are as a squad a lot, I think.
Well, he's definitely developed from last year, like that more you stopped, and then obviously you worked your way back at the field. The Dragons weren't doing that last year, were they?
I think it's fair to say they probably would have rolled over last 15, 20 minutes last year and maybe lost by 20 points, do you mean? So hopefully that's, the growth really, and and we keep going from there.
Saying how good are the Tongan boys, mine?
Oh my God, I know, yeah.
That was hard, didn't he?
Some impact that. Yours on debut. Yeah, he was class.
I think the one's injured though, isn't he? Is he?
He come off.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too hard. Strap it out, I'm sure he'd be grand, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
just his nails probably. But they seem very good additions.
Yeah, they are very good additions.
They've been very good, yeah. Obviously it's tough. He'd just come back from Tongan tour that week or the week before, so he's picked up a little injury, but he was class.
It was good to see. Obviously this weekend got Glasgow away. No, it's going to be tough, isn't it? They're coming off the back of a pretty disappointing loss against Benetton last minute kick. Don't know if you watched it, but it was literally a game of 2 hours. But boys excited about that. Obviously play a bit of rugby up there on that pitch, and I guess there's another team to challenge them because they're going to be top 2-3 in the league, aren't they? Yeah,
they're always thereabouts, aren't they? So it's obviously a big challenge to go to Glasgow, but hopefully you just don't get weather like last week, really. Do you mean?
Storm Amy.
Storm Amy, yeah.
Don't tell me about it, mate. Stuck in a plane for 12 hours.
Yeah, I think it's just another opportunity to go implement what we've probably been working hard on throughout the pre-season and the season now. And like you said, it's a big challenge. Yeah. Glasgow away is not the nicest of places to go anyway. No,
I bet you don't miss those, because in Queens, what's the furthest trip you do? Newcastle, isn't it? Would you do bus up there?
No, we fly.
You flew. Oh, your bag got left behind, didn't it?
Yeah, we'd fly to Newcastle.
You fly?
Yeah.
We used to fly there, and if we win, we bus back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. To Exeter.
So if we lost,
you'd walk back.
Yeah,
literally walk back. No, we couldn't lose. We had to win.
Yeah, I'll bet sandwiches up there, though.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. He played last week, didn't he? Played Tuesday. Yeah. Well, he was there a week, and they got rid of the coach already. He's like,
that's it.
Guy got me in.
That was his impact, probably. He's come in, taking all the money. We're going to have to cut some budget or something.
Wouldn't he?
Yeah. He's gone up as player head coach.
Red Bull head coach.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. That's not just a number, it's generations of trust built on shared values, because family isn't just who you're born to, it's who you choose to stand with, and that's what matters to us. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands, and trust, that's at the heart of it all. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing a legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Obviously, you got Glasgow away, and then you got Derby game. I guess that home. That's the one you probably been. That's in the marker, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
Looking forward to.
I think we got Cardiff and then Ospreys.
Ospreys are at home as
so
well.
I think
2 home games.
Yeah, they're massive as home games, innit? I mean, especially against the Welsh regions. And
do you miss those derbies when you were obviously when you were Quins? Because obviously,
to be honest with Quins, every game felt like a derby for me because the stadium was full for every game.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what was the atmosphere like.
So I think every home game we sold out last year.
I think obviously you had the big game around Christmas, but the Christmas derbies, I did miss a bit.
Yeah,
there was even though your Christmas day's gone a bit, it was just Boxing Day game was obviously quite a tradition and something you do get used to in the end and sort of look forward to.
Because they don't do that in the Prem, do they? They play early doors, don't they?
Yeah. I think we played the Saturday before, Saturday after or something, do we?
Yeah.
So it was weird being off on Boxing Day.
It was, yeah.
But you let loose.
Enjoying your Christmas,
enjoying my Christmas dinner,
dinner.
Chocolate log, like.
For 10 years, you can't eat proper. I remember when Boxing Day, we had dragons every single year. And as much as you want to smack, you just couldn't, could you?
I don't know, it's the hardest warm-up of the year, Boxing Day warm-up. Trying to get moving.
Oh, you're heavy.
Traveling's there is the best spot, really. Well, hopefully, those home games, guys, I think if you showed that character on the weekend at home, they're the ones you want to get. If you can get a couple more.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, Cardiff, they've been pretty good.
Yeah.
2 games they've opened up with. Lions win and they took Munster close there on the weekend. Yeah,
we're going to Cardiff now, and I put down probably best region at the moment. I know there's only been 2 games, but they look pretty good, don't they? Pretty solid. I know we missed 5 kicks on the weekend, mate.
Yeah.
So, but Sheedy would just say the wind probably was, wasn't it?
Paul Sheeds.
He always gets a bit
I don't want to say too much because I want to get him on.
Yeah,
you just unlucky. The wind was awful. I looked at the forecast. Unlucky Sheeds next time.
Yeah. Absolutely mental. But they're going right, and obviously they got a home game against Connacht. I was going to ask you, do you reckon there's going to be a big difference in the team with Matt Sherritt leaving? Or do you think they're going to probably just stick with his sort of the way of playing?
It doesn't look like it's changed too much in the first 2 games, is it?
No, it doesn't, no.
They're playing a good brand. So, yeah, I think, a lot of players, like I seen Jadzie's interview where he said, the things he's implemented over his years of being there have become habits, etc. So I don't think they'll veer too far away from that.
No. I don't think it can change much now mid-season anyway. Do you mean the players you got play?
They probably could
play
players
to play your brand of rugby, I guess. Don't you?
Yeah.
Do you mean Sheeds? You're not gonna. He's always gonna play in it. Do you mean he's not gonna?
Jockey's probably on the phone in the anyway.
But he was in watching training today, so he's probably just.
Oh, he's been.
He was there with a notepad taking notes of all set plays, so he's probably sent them out to Sheeds.
Probably has. A little shout out to obviously Tommy Bowen hat-trick. You obviously would have played with him.
I've never played with him.
You never played with him?
No.
He wasn't there. Jeez,
he was 20s this year, so
20s this year. Yeah. He's young, man. He was good hat-trick, man, wasn't
it? It was a good hat-trick. Yeah, he's
20s this year.
He played 20s this year. I don't know if for this season, but
the first game he'd have been under 12s or something like
that. Yeah.
Jeez, he would have been young, wouldn't
he?
He
would have been,
yeah. But we're just saying, a hell of a hat-trick out there.
The last one when he picked it up off the grass.
That's tough for the thing now, running flat out. But hat-trick in Tottenham out in there, he's
it's good.
He's made it, hasn't he? Rugby's easy for him.
Let's talk a bit about Halfers, because obviously we know he's signed for Cardiff, isn't he?
Yeah.
What was he like at Quins, man? Was he still sketchy?
Sketchy, yeah. Still. Unbelievably sketchy, yeah. I love my year with him. Do you know what I mean? It's just pence being pence.
Did you think like a couple of years ago you'd be saying I lived with Lee Halfpenny?
Yeah, no, exactly. London. I'd have been watching you and him winning Grand Slams or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, still going, man.
So that was probably firstly a bit surreal to be sharing a house with him. And then
what was it like living with, right?
I thought he'd go, I'll be honest, I thought he'd go to Quins and maybe relax a little bit, do you mean? But he's so professional in everything he does. Even when he's playing, not playing, I could watch whatever I wanted on TV because he'd be on the iPad.
Yeah,
just going through training. Do you mean?
He is another level. You know when people say like he is on another level, though. Isn't he?
Another level.
He lives like hour, day. It's always just all he can think next thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Ticks every box.
Which I guess in that young and Cardiff team, you're probably gonna hopefully those young lads are gonna
it's gonna rub off on them. Do
you'd think so, wouldn't you? But
so I remember I was watching TV one night and he starts laughing and he's there watching the iPad. We were playing Ealing in the Prem Cup that weekend. So like. The Prem Cup is a bit of we have to play the thing. Yeah. And me and Pence are playing. And he's like giggling. I'm like, what are you giggling at? He's watching Dan Jones converting kicks. And I was like, like, you can't change that anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't change anything in that. Like, if you're on the field when he's kicking a conversion, you can't, but he's watching it. And I come, and anyway, Dan slips or whatever and scuffs it over the touchline or whatever.
And he's laughing at that.
But he's laughing at it, but I'm like, why are you watching it? That was my, do you know what I mean?
No
But
stone unturned,
yeah, no,
mate.
exactly that, yeah, he'd watch everything, yeah.
He'd probably looking at that and go, maybe if I run really fast, I could charge that down. Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take his angle.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he gets any game time there. I'm sure he probably get a game there soon, wouldn't he? But
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
they got a pretty exciting back three, obviously with Jadzi looking pretty sharp as well, isn't he? They got Con at home, you got obviously you boys, and then Edinburgh at home. They had a good start last year, didn't they? And then they dropped right out in it. So
Yeah, they could win 2 of the next 3, couldn't they?
yeah,
They'll just lose next week.
Lose
so,
next week.
yeah.
That's the main one.
I'm doing that game, so we'll see. Scarlets didn't play. Storm Amy absolutely hampered their chances. They were stuck on a plane with me for 12 hours, which was absolutely
How was that?
brutal. Do you want the full story?
Yeah.
What, did I tell you it? Oh no.
Briefly outside. I think, yeah.
Okay, so the flight was a 1-1 win, and the flight got delayed by 45 minutes. So right, they got us on the plane at 2, and then the captain's like, right, lads, it's delayed for an hour. So we just sat on the plane for an hour. Got to left Bristol, went to go and fly in Dublin, couldn't land twice. I've never been so scared, Mike. You know when you're just about to land, but then he bottles it.
Yeah.
Rips
So
the
how
plane.
far away from the ground are you?
Oh, we weren't far, mate. The first time I was like, we're going to land, and then suddenly he's like, you know when you're like, no, we're going to land? Oh, no.
Taste the tarmac.
Literally rips this plane up, mate. It's like it's a paper airplane. We just got straight up in the air. Twice did that. There was a guy next to me who was absolutely shitting himself, like repulsively sweating.
Is that Cubby?
Cubby was up there, yeah. Brad, you know Brad,
yeah.
Fly, Brad. He was in the back. We're all gonna die. I could hear him. I was at the front, and all the boys at the back would go, "Way!" And obviously, you had all the public who were just absolutely shitting themselves.
Yeah.
And then we flew around UK, landed in Manchester at 5 o'clock. We were on the plane till 1 a.m. Wouldn't let us off. But in that period of time, we had 2 people have to leave the plane on ambulance, and 1 get arrested.
It was well played, though. They got off before you.
Yeah.
Well, we should have all got
yeah.
arrested. We would have got let off. But then the Scarlets boys were at the back. They filled the toilet up, so there was no food or drink. It was berserk, mate. And then we got off the plane at 1, and that was it. The airline was just like,
Yeah.
see
you later.
See you soon.
Yeah.
So everyone was just stuck in Manchester Airport.
So how did the Scarlets get out?
Well, I think Cubby, to be fair, Cubby's tours, we got, you imagine that was flying around. It was James Davis, obviously the team manager. He booked a bus. I think Gareth didn't get home till like 7 a.m. or something.
Yeah, I actually
God.
I heard about this, so I was messaging through the boys and asking how it was. I think he got through the door like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Which is mad, considering he left his house to go to Bristol Airport, I think at like 7, 8 in the morning.
Yeah, he'd been 24 hours basically.
24 hours.
I think he'd driven to like to the Vale,
To the Vale, yeah.
busted to
Pack
Bristol.
Scarlets, some more Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol. Tour of Ireland, land in Manchester, bus to Bristol Airport, bus back to the Vale.
Wild. So I got a hotel in Manchester, like 20 miles away, and then obviously flew to Dublin, flew back, and then I had to run my Cardiff half marathon for Prostate Cymru.
Oh, yeah.
On
How did
Sunday.
that go?
Yeah, I survived. I'm still feeling it, mine.
Are you?
I can imagine.
It's tough, mine.
It's
It was
not
good.
Yeah.
Glad I did it. And to be fair, I raised quite a lot of money for Prostate Cymru, which is good.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Did hour 32, so I wanted under
Quick.
hour 35.
That's
So-
quick as
That
well.
is quick, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, he's
that.
wanted more. It's
Yeah, yeah,
quick.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
quick.
I'll
That's
take
why he
that.
mentioned it. So he just wanted to mention
Yeah, I know. You just
yeah,
wanted to get
yeah.
the time in it.
No, I have to get Prostate Cymru. They were a good sponsor of mine. So no, it was it was a lot harder than I thought, mate. Did 10K, I felt great.
Yeah.
And then like suddenly, when we're in Qatar,
Yeah.
that World Cup, I don't know if you remember.
I didn't do
Yeah,
Qatar.
I didn't do Qatar. I did
Oh,
Turkey.
until the same thing.
Yeah.
When you're doing them
Yeah.
runways and you're like rep 4, you got nothing left.
Yeah.
That was me. 10K left. I was absolutely gone.
I'm surprised. I
Just
always hit
digging
2 is
in.
fast.
But mate, it was unbelievable. The crowd, it was like 3-4 deep. each
Yeah, I
side.
watched
It was-
a bit of it back, and it looked unbelievable.
that was
Loads
good.
of crowds. And
Seen through the boys sauteing Plumtree, absolutely abusing me from the side.
I actually seen a guy online who couldn't get a train to Cardiff in time. He lived in Bristol for the start of it. So run from Bristol to Cardiff
Nice.
and got to the start line just in time to run the half marathon. So he
How
run.
many miles would that have been from
It was
Bristol?
set. I think he said it was like it was. I want to say
So he's
that's
running a marathon before a half marathon.
more than a marathon. Yeah,
So I have to have a look.
to Cardiff and then run the half
my
marathon.
God.
Yeah, imagine that.
That is wild, mate. But that was tough. I'm definitely going to do it again. I want to get into 130, so yeah. You boys won't be doing any housing.
I won't be doing anything on the 130.
5K.
No. Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. And in that time, we've learned it's not just about cars, it's about the impact we leave behind. We believe in driving change, supporting the people around us where we live and work. Because when our communities thrive, we all do. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands. But what drives us goes far beyond the road. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
So yeah, Scarlett's obviously not playing. They obviously got Stormers now home. And they got that Sasha Feibenberg, the South African 10's playing.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing?
Starting, mate, yeah. So he'll be down Parker Scarlett's absolutely carving it now, won't he?
Yeah, he'll love me now, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, they got Stormers. Osprey's been out in South Africa 2 weeks. Best time to play those South African teams, or would you rather be a nice trip at the end of April?
No, I reckon with the internationals away is probably the best time, isn't it?
Oh, your best opportunity, yeah.
They haven't done too bad, man. I think they got 2 points.
Their first game was class.
Mate,
it was an unbelievable. Did you see it? It was an unbelievable game.
50 points conceded, and they still 40 points scored, and they still lost.
So yeah, they haven't done bad out there. To be fair,
how hard is it to beat the Bulls?
Yeah, in Pretoria,
like
altitude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere, mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like up there, my top three, I think, in terms of playing.
One of my favourite stadiums playing that. Yeah.
It's just the altitude that gets me.
Yeah, enjoy the first 5 minutes. The rest of the
warm-up's all right, and then I start struggling.
Altitude, mate, it is actually worse than you think. They've got Zebra home at the Brewery Field this weekend, so they're unbeaten. The Zebras, Zebra.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah,
yeah, they are.
I think it's Zebra, isn't it? Yeah, so they're unbeaten. They've got them at home at Brewery Field. So
they've got off to a better start.
They're looking good to watch, the Ospreys, aren't they? Attack-wise, considering.
Yeah.
When obviously Boothie was in charge, people used to take the piss a little bit. All you got is a maul and scrum. They sort of swap now. They're really good attack, and they don't quite have a scrum or more, do they?
Tom and Derek be happy with that.
Well, to be fair, you're there against the Bulls and the Storm.
Yeah, I was going to say, they haven't been to the two easiest places.
Exactly. So I guess Zebra at home will probably be a bit of a test. But Derry's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah, he is looking good. Yeah,
he's looking sharp.
We can't tell him out. We cut this out of the pod.
Yeah.
We can't tell him.
We'll cut that out. Yeah.
Cut that bit out.
Derry looks really, really bad.
Lovely haircut, though. Nice head of hair.
Lovely haircut. Yeah. Tash. It's going to be a Tash one.
Yeah.
You boys growing a Tash?
You can't grow it on your head. You grow it on your face, don't you? That's my motto.
You'd be growing one, I know.
Yeah, I have grown one.
You doing one for this November or no?
My missus said to me with Tash, I did bring one back a couple of weeks ago, and it was almost curtains for me in there, so.
She's already said yes. Mate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and it's charity, man.
Yeah,
raising money in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate,
yeah.
It's so short.
Yeah, I'll bring one back for November.
Oh, by the way, I need to ask you, how's your building with me? I feel like you're literally doing your whole house.
I haven't stopped. Well, I am. I started off by selling the house, and then we're not now. So I'm decorating, paneling. I bought a mic the saw for 60 quid, and it's been one of my best investments ever. We're learning on the go. Yeah, well, this is the thing. When we said people are going to ask you now, and it's not a job I'm going to do again.
Yeah, but you just charge like, I don't know, 50 quid per square metre, isn't it? Something like that.
You've got a lot of house as well.
Yeah, probably a little. Yeah, it'll take you a while.
And a lot of 50 quids.
Yeah, it's a lot of 50 quid. We need some more views on the pod. Yeah.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years, and we've never stood still. Because for us, it's not just about where we've been, it's about where we're going. We believe in progress, embracing innovation, investing in technology, and moving towards a more sustainable future for everyone. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's most forward-thinking motor brands. But our drive is always to the future. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
All right, lads, last little bit. So obviously that's all the reasons of the games this weekend. Traitors. Let's talk a little bit about that, because you boys obviously like it, and your mate Joe is on it.
Yeah.
How do you think, who would be good traitors or non-traitors, or faithful, as they say, in your past teams that you've been in? Dillon would. I've already said.
You said me, yeah.
I said he'd be
good. Yeah, he'd be good. Yeah,
I said he'd be a good traitor.
I'd be useless. I'd start laughing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd be.
Yeah, you'd be the same. Yeah, you'd have a smile on your face.
Yeah, I'd just
yeah,
smile.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
like-
Alan Carr yesterday, as soon as he's a traitor.
Oh, he'd be awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
his facials, and he just did not stop sweating. That'd be like...
And like, he turned away and started laughing.
Yeah.
He's about to get caught.
Really?
He's gone, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Who'd you reckon? Sanj be quite good?
Sandra would be good.
Biggs?
Biggs, I think Biggs would be a good
Yeah.
trait there.
Mate,
He's
that
very...
money, he's taken so much money off me in cards. He's in poker.
and he's very
and you.
forward thinking.
Yeah, and he'd... Yeah.
Kiz? No.
Biggs can get angry quite quick, mind. I made a
Yeah.
fake Instagram for him once.
Yeah.
And
Did you?
yeah,
Is that the one he's
before
on
he had
now?
no, before
Oh,
he
right.
had Instagram.
Do you reckon he does that himself, by the way?
He had more followers than yours.
Yeah,
What he's got.
He's got more
I was
followers.
thanking Lamborghini. I had his missus messaging me. I had loads of people.
What, because of...
Because of this fake Instagram, yeah.
How did they know it was you?
Well, it was more messaging like the account, and then I think Franny dobbed me in, and
Of course he
yeah.
did, Franny.
Franny,
Tom
yeah,
Francis.
yeah, dobbed me in,
Him and
and then
Biggs are like best mates.
yeah,
Biggsy probably wouldn't give him his sweets, would he, in the room?
yeah. Find out, otherwise
Find
I'm not
out you're not
feeding you
having the
tonight.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is funny. Did you put any good stuff?
Nah, it was more like, so we were like playing cards and stuff at the time. So like take a couple of pictures of like the cards and stuff, like cards with the boys, and then like I put like a picture of a car up, just being like, oh, can't wait to get home and drive my wherever. I was like,
You should have done an X account. Have you seen on X they do like someone a set up account of boring carnies? The Rob Carnies. They're like, just up my tumble dryer, putting my clothes in, like just real like just like real boring stuff. Like, you should have done like boring pigs. Or
boring
something.
pigs. Well, you might bring out the yeah, that's got a ring to it as well.
Doesn't it? But yeah, we should do it. But so traitors wise, who else do you think would be good?
Good.
I think George would be a good faithful North.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. To be fair.
Lids would be terrible traitor.
Yeah.
He'd laugh.
He would
A lot of
laugh.
lads would laugh, and they
Yeah.
Al. I don't know what route Al's going down.
Yeah, no.
I think he'd be pretty good at either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be up there, wouldn't he?
Ken.
Would you do
Sean
a show?
Edwards.
Oh my god. You'd be too scared to fucking
Yeah.
Because you knew he'd come back and you'd sleep.
Definitely faithful. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
How do you think Joe will get on anyway in the show? Tough, isn't it?
It is a tough one, isn't it?
a mental
He'll
line,
either
that
way.
one,
He could
isn't it?
win it or be out very soon.
Yeah.
Like Dillon would obviously know him a lot better than me, but it's
I think he would have been. I think he would have been a good traitor on it. I'm a bit gutted they didn't pick him as a traitor.
Do you reckon he thought he was going to be one? Surely if you're like one of them, you'd be like, I really want to be a traitor. They would have known.
To be
he
fair,
wanted
there
to
was
be.
like 6 or 7, maybe more people who were like, I want to be a traitor.
Yeah.
Was there
So
really?
yeah,
I think most of them want to be.
yeah, a lot of them want to be traitors. Yeah, so I don't know, but they went with Alan Carr, Jonathan Ross, and who was the singer? There was a singer as well.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we're going to have to do, I reckon. In one of the pods coming up in the next couple of weeks.
What?
Just we'll do our own little
We'll
traitors,
do our own.
maybe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Funny, yeah. We'll pick it up. But yeah, look, boys, short and sharp. Go well this weekend, Glasgow. When are you flying out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it Friday night, isn't it?
Saturday game.
Saturday.
game,
Oh. You stay up there and have a few beers after, or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
R5 kick
yeah.
off on a Saturday. So
Home Sunday.
See how it
straight
goes.
back to bed, electrolytes, I think, and get ready for Cardiff next week.
Yeah, sure, mates. But lads, no, appreciate you coming in. And we'll get you back on again. So cheers for coming on,
yeah.
Dill. I'll see you hopefully next week. Are you playing this week, by the way?
I am, yeah.
And we'll get Gareth back on.
Yeah, we'll get
Hey,
Gareth on.
Bayonne, top of the league.
Are they?
Gareth hasn't played a minute. No,
He played last
no, he
week.
did.
He played
Yeah.
the
They're on
weekend.
fire, mate.
Did he play-
Corey went over the game, watched the twos. They battered Toulouse at
Yeah,
home.
I've seen our result.
He said they got ultras. Like they were literally there like 2 hours after
Flares
the game.
going off and-
He sent me all these videos. It looks
What?
amazing.
Did you check and play?
No. Club reserve. we did a thing the other week where we picked our like coaching team and
Yeah.
Gar was our kit man. So I think he's very
Yeah, I think they watched the pod.
But I think hopefully he'll play because I'm going over in a couple of weeks. So it'll be a
Yeah.
bit of a waste of time
That'd be
if
good.
he's not playing. But we're getting back on. But cheers for coming on, Wyn, and
problem
hope
at
you
all.
enjoyed. So
Thanks for
thank you,
having me.
everyone. We'll catch you soon.
Sport in Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.